on the line. Bad bitches, every city in my tribe. Look behind. Booty dominate.
Hi guys.
Hello, how's it going?
Everything's going well. I just came because I saw what your pros and your antis are, and it seems to me that everything you're pro, I'm anti, and everything you're anti, I'm pro, except from a few things.
Oh, you like fascism?
And pro-toxic masculinity.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, white Christian?
White Christian nationalism. White nationalism. I'm gonna put a square around it.
Listen,
I'm sorry, Kenzie. Now I'm the one not reading the whole thing. Go ahead.
I said there's some things in the anti that I agree with.
What a relief.
So wait, hold on. First of all, define fascist, because I might be a bit ignorant on the definition, but no, on the term, but not the definition.
Fascism?
Yeah.
It's essentially an authoritative form of government, typically used by dictators.
Oh yeah, I support dictatorship. Yeah.
Where do you live?
United Kingdom of America.
Oh. So you like your monarch?
Do I like water? Yeah, I love water.
Monarch.
Oh no, I hate the Queen.
Okay. What would you like to debate?
All right, let's let me understand something. Let's get into the real the beef and the sauce, right? So, religious. What do you mean by religious taxation?
I think that there shouldn't be an exemption for religious organizations when it comes to taxes.
Why is that?
Because it is being exploited. And I don't see the overall benefit. If they are giving money to the poor and they are doing these things, then that would be considered a deduction and they wouldn't be taxed on it anyway.
Would you also have the same application towards charities as well?
I'm not too sure on how charities are specifically structured, but I do think there is corruption in that realm as well, but not to the degree of religious organizations. And I think a majority of religious organizations strive for their tax exemption. Like if you look at the Church of Scientology, I think it's pretty clear how they are managing their money.
All right, so now this is where it gets to. I don't know about I'm assuming you're from America, right?
I live here, yes.
Yeah, so I'm not too sure on how the rulings on charities in America, but in the UK, charities are also exempt from taxes as well. So I can just flip the same argument and say that, okay, well, within a lot of the charities, a lot of the billionaires open up charities just so that they can put their money within there and then not get taxed on that money, right? So it just goes back into the thing. So then I'd also argue, if we're going off the same standard, wouldn't we say that charities should also be taxed? Because what I think it is, right, is that people like the idea of that a charity is given to an organization to help people out, right? But a lot of people in today's society
are to save you from continuing talking. I'll concede. Sure, charities can be taxed.
Charities can be taxed. Okay, then I can see your standard is consistent. I on the other hand would say that if there is a religious group or religious what's it called? Religious group that is like a charity, a religious charity that's donating to people and that stuff, I'd say that they shouldn't be taxed. But if there's obviously exploitation within it, then yeah, go ahead. I wouldn't say, I'd be very circumstantial with what I'm taxing.
What is your specific argument? I'm not understanding, because now I just feel you pivoted and be like, well, we should tax charities but not religious organizations.
No. I'm not saying we shouldn't tax them. I'm saying if we're going by, because your standard is that the reason why you think that they should be taxed is because of exploitation, correct?
Yes.
Then I'm saying, okay.
Well, I mean, overall, it is a business.
Right. Now, let's say there's a charity that's not that's obviously not exploiting and is obviously being genuine. Would you say that they should also be taxed as well?
Yes, we already went through that.
Right. All right. Of course. But we're not getting into the proofs or that stuff right now. I just want to see if the point is really due to the exploitation. Because now, if you're saying that there's no exploitation and there's actually 0% zero profit being made, and you're still saying that they should be taxed, then is it really due to the fact that they're exploiting or not? Because
if you don't make profit, then you're not taxed.
Right, of course. Oh, you got me there. I can't lie. You got me there. I guess you got me there. All right, maybe let's say they're making a little bit of profit, right? But the profit is not the profit they make is not going to them.
Then it wouldn't be profit.
No,
exactly, wouldn't be profit.
Wait, hold
no,
on.
It's not.
I'll tell you how it's profit. Yeah, of course. But that's what I'm saying. If we're going to be really truly to ourselves right now, right? Any business that makes profit, right? Once they spend it, are you going to say it's not profit because they spent it now? No, it's still profit. They just decided to spend that on something, right? So again, nah, wait, repeat yourself. I'm not really understanding. You're saying because they made a building now they should get taxed? Why should they get taxed?
So, is your argument that religious organizations should be exempt from tax?
It depends on whether or not, like you said, if they're exploiting or not. If they're not exploiting workers and they're not, not being
Everyone
deceptive.
is saying they can't hear. 1 second.
Can you not hear me or what?
Should we restart?
I can hear just fine. I don't.
Yeah, I can hear too.
Chat, are you guys not hearing anything whatsoever?
Let me join on my computer and see if I hear us.
By the way, if you answer me,
I can hear us as a guest.
Everyone's saying that they can hear. Okay, I guess they can hear now.
Okay, they can hear now.
Okay, that's beautiful. So the point I'm trying to make here, right, is that if there's no exploitation going on, no deception going on, because I agree that, for example, there are a lot of churches that would say, donate to me because blah, 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 you'll get to heaven and all this stuff, right? And then they'll end up spending that money on Lamborghinis and Bugattis. Not really any beneficial purpose, right? But if they're like, they're saying, all right, donate to me because donate to this charity, donate to the church, whoever, so that we can renovate it or we can, better the community, right? Then I wouldn't say that they should be taxed on this. This to me, this doesn't make sense. It'd be the same as if a charity says, "Okay, donate to me so that we can help the poor people."
Why not?
So hold on. I think you're assuming that religious organizations only get tax exemptions from charity, and that's not true. They get it for being a religious organization. That's the point.
Repeat what you said. Sorry.
So it sounds like you're making the assumption that religious organizations only get tax breaks from charity, which is not true. Is my sentence not clear or something? I don't understand.
I'm asking for an example of what you're saying.
Essentially, you are assessing that if we don't give them tax exemptions, that they will be taxed on expenditures, and that's not true. Just like any business is not taxed on expenditures.
Right, but now I'm saying, so what are you saying they should be taxed on then? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Profit.
Right, but again, once they make profit and they decide to spend it upon something, that's with every other business.
Then that is an expenditure.
Then by default, then no one has profit then, because whatever you decide to spend on, right?
No, because when you can take profit and pay yourself, you are taxed on that portion of paying yourself. If you reinvest it back into your business, you can write that off to a certain degree.
Right. No, I agree. What I'm saying though is this, right? Is within a charitable organization or whether it's a religious organization or whatever, right? I'm simply saying, if they make a profit, right? Because now we're talking about they've made, they've done their expenditures and stuff. Now they have a profit, right?
Why should a church have a profit?
I'm getting to that point in a second.
Okay.
If they have right. So when they have a profit, I'm saying it depends on how they spend their profit. That's what I'm saying. If they decide to spend on luxury items like Gucci bags and stuff, of course they should get taxed. But if they're spending it on wise things to benefit the community or benefit a thing, they shouldn't be taxed. I don't think they should.
Again, I think you're confusing profit with business expenditures.
No. Again, what I'm saying is
yes, because that's one of the reasons that we actually advocate for higher taxes for corporations, so that corporations will actually spend it on more expenditures, because then they'll be taxed less on profit.
Yeah, but I'm against high taxes. I'll be honest with you. I'm against tax in general, to be honest with you.
That's not like that's not the point that I was making. I was showing you that why people want high taxes.
I'm so fucking cute, bitch. I'm so fucking cute.